What's going on, guys? Just trying to get some things set up here. First stream in like it's been a week actually, so I am still kind of adjusting things, trying to get things back on track here. Yeah, I had to take a week off because I messed around and did some stuff on my computer and then end up having to take it into the shop to get it fixed when it didn't really need to get fixed. But anyway, hi, this is Big Man, and this is Celestial Crash Dev, or we're doing development on the game Celestial Crash, the 2D arcade puzzle game that I am working on, and we are getting close to demo. Actually, I really just want to go ahead and push for demo, even though I know there's still a number of things we still got to do. A lot of cleanup, honestly. So let's get into that tonight. Let's give us something a little bit more upbeat to start tonight. There we go. Adjust the mic here. That won't be too much. Okay. There we go. Let's start the game up. Let's talk about where we're at. Let's go and get started. It ain't been started. Well, no, I actually started the other day, but I was like, I'm going like it hadn't been started up in a while, but actually it has. So where we're at now, we got to fix this for one, but we got 11 levels for demo. We've got 4 different types of levels. We've got the skill challenge, score challenge, time trial, and endless mode. We got our tutorial, but we got a tutorial. We've got our menu system. No, actually, let's. We got our mechanics set up pretty good. Though I don't understand why that shows up late, but it doesn't matter, really. Our mechanics look pretty strong. Our graphics look pretty strong. We just got a bunch of odds and ends we really got to fix. Like I said, we've got to fix things like, I want to change this, by the way, and have this be like a bunch of like a set of bars. So like it'll tile across the faster you go. So that may be one thing we do. So we got to fix this for one. We finally got to fix our scroll bars, which have been a pain in the butt because I can't find anything that will dynamically populate properly. We need to clean up the tutorial because our tutorial doesn't show even our new mechanic that I just showed off. We probably need to clean up our menu, which we could probably do tonight. So our pause menu is missing its planet, so that's one thing we can do tonight. Oh, we're missing destruction animations. So that's actually the big thing we really need to do tonight. We really need to go ahead and clean that up. We need to go ahead and fix that. So we've got the menu, we've got the explosives, we've got the destruction animations. We've got the we got this we need to kind of clean up. Maybe just we'll, and some of this won't be tonight. But before I want the things I gotta, so okay, let's things I want to do before we get demo, because there are other things as well. Hey Gaming, how you doing tonight, man? I was just checking out your stream. What you been up to, man? A couple things I want to do is, so we're going to clean up the pause menu. We need to go ahead and add in our credits as well. Just go ahead and do that because I'm putting it off. You had me at explosive. Yeah, just talk about the things I want to do. That just the game just needs to get cleaned up, because I really just want to go ahead and do demo, even though I go and push for a demo, even though I don't have any sound yet. And it's been kind of not able to do that, not able to get any kind of sound work. So I may consider later on doing doing some stuff myself. We'll see. Next fest is coming on, working on Steam stats and publisher pitches. Nice, dude. I may want to talk to you about that too, but I'm definitely not going to be pitching any publishers, but I would definitely be interested in talking about like Steam stats, because I have no clue about any of that stuff. Like I don't know about, I got to figure out what I'm gonna do about press kits, but that's all. Like I still have to get the page set up. Like I know I've got the artwork done for the page, and I have not even set the page up yet, just because I just have not had time. But what's your ultimate goal? Like do you want to get you want to get a publisher, right? I'm sure that's why you want to go out to publisher, but like what is your ultimate goal with the publisher? Like how many I know a publisher gives you access. How much do you think the publisher will be able to help you? That's probably my question there. But it's the pause menu. We got to do our destruction animations. We got to go ahead and fix those. We got to fix our scroll bar, and then we got to clean up tutorial. I think that's a couple things. I like publishers to share financial risk and marketing. Okay. Have you had a publisher before? I can release without one, but it makes more sense to have one. Have you had one before? Because have you done it? I've seen that your list of games that you've done. So I believe you've done some without a publisher, but have you done some with the publisher? Oh, you never had one before. Okay. So I'd be interested to know how that goes, man. I don't think I'll ever like go with a publisher unless they just come to me, because maybe I just got that hotness. I don't know. No publisher now. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever seek one out. So it's interesting though. So were you in Next Fest? Or did you get a bump from it? Let me start up Blender. We can actually work on our destruction animations. The next fast demo is still up. Doubled my wish list. Oh wow, okay. So up to almost 1K. Nice. Very nice, sir. So I need to redo the smoke. And I need to actually do my explosion one. This honestly, you can't even see it on the black background. I need to probably change up the colors. So render that. I'm guessing we don't see anything. If I add a little bit of yeah. Hmm. Still can't see it. Maybe more gray here. Oh, it actually is gray. Never mind. Wonder how that looks. It's too thin. Like you can see through too much of it. I mean, you barely see it. And the density is way up. It's all the way up. Do I want to do the white background on this? See if that makes a difference. Trying to remember all this stuff now. It's been a couple weeks and I don't forget everything. Background white. Yeah, okay. So I did do that here. Volume. Should I did nothing? Oh, well, it did something actually. All right, that's the miss. That's not gonna do anything for me. Yeah, no. Yeah, you just see right through it. It's definitely a black background, and you're not gonna be able to see that. What do we use here? Oh, this is actually the thing I already got. What if I put something here for thickness? Don't see anything. Yeah. It's not working. That's even worse, of course. Oh, that's right. I could have just turned that up. When I think of that. Doesn't seem like it's showing up here, but I see it's lightening up here. Let me just try to render it out. One sec here. go. Yeah, even in the pictures, you still really can't see anything. So let's turn that up some more. The density is all the way up, but it's very sparse. I turned the density up. What is density attribute? I guess we just keep turning it up, see what happens, right? Yeah, I can kind of start seeing it. I guess let's turn up the emission strength a bit more. See what we get here. It's a little bit ghostly, actually. Kind of like it. Save done. All right, let's go ahead and combine that and put it in the game and see what it looks like. Well, you can barely see it on a white background, but let's see what it looks like on with the black of space behind it. Oops, we got to actually do stuff to this thing. One sec, gotta rename it. We gotta remember to look at those ad settings. I meant to do that before I got home here and I completely forgot. Right. Let's go into Unity. Let's go ahead and get rid of the previous version. And its animations and all that. Actually, hold on for a second. I forgot you gotta get rid of all the animations and stuff. Wasn't necessary to delete, but might as well just go ahead and take care of it so I don't forget. Do it all at once. Let's see. Okay, we got smoke. Then we drag him in the level. And it'll make our animations for us. Or set up our animations. I forgot to get rid of this guy, but all I need to do is change the name. Multi-wizard, you stink. How you doing tonight, man? Now we got people over on YouTube. We had Gaming in here, and he was telling us about he got 1K wish list for his game. Let me type here. I can remember what I forgot the doggone command. Here we go. Field of Heroes. Soccer and wizardry, which I've said reminds me of Mutant League football, but nobody remembers that. That's why it looks awesome to me. But anyway, how are you doing tonight, Multi-Wizard? What you up to? Let's test this thing out. You still can't, if that was it, you still can't see it. I might need to add something where if you click off screen, it will. I don't like the way it jumps across the screen if you haven't done something in a while. Stretching your neck, okay. Yeah, if it's showing up, it's definitely invisible. All right, counter. Let's go. Well, let's go back to the drawing board on that. Well, not completely the drawing board. Let's up the emission. See if that helps us at all. But we're almost up to like 1,000. But I wonder if I can put an effect on it. Let's render this one out. We'll put an effect on it. We'll see if that helps. Okay, we got that rendered out. Let's get our sprite maker up. Let's grab our sprites or our images for our sprites, which are still completely invisible here, but also need to check how big that actually is. I didn't actually check. It might actually be too big for Unity. I feel like that was that's what she said joke, but anyway. Let's see. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of our animations again. What's up, Mr. Human Limits? How's it going, man? We're back live. He's back again. Because I always go away for a week or so and then I have to come back. Yeah. It's good to hear, man. Good to hear. I've seen you. Yes. We've had conversations on the Discord, so I know you're there. And the thing about my computer, though, was my fault. And you got FL? Like FL Studio. Yeah, because you've been putting music on the Discord, too, which I actually liked really. I liked them, but one of them I really liked. But it's more fun hearing you confirm and everything. Okay. But yeah, I put in my PC, I put in the Cadillac of coolers. Fruity Loops, nice, okay. Yeah, FL Studio, I know about it. I know what it is. But I put in like the Cadillac of air coolers and then went to turn my PC on and my PC wouldn't come on. I was like, oh crap, I've wrecked my computer. And this was Sunday and I was going to stream on Monday, so that wasn't good. So I ran to the shop, to this fix-it place, which I initially was going to pay them Cadillac, like a Cadillac, like it's the hotness, right? It's like the ultimate like of cars or of something, right? People used to say this is the Cadillac of whatever, meaning like it's the hotness of it. It's like the premium, right? And so I was gonna have them put it in. So I want to be surprised that you broke your computer. Okay, so I was gonna have them put it in. I talked to them initially. But I was gonna have them initially put it in for 150, and I was like, nah, I'll do it myself because that's why I bought this like custom built PC so I can upgrade it, right? So I went and did it, but then my computer wouldn't turn on afterwards. And how are you on the phone? I even on Saturday, me and David watched a movie on Discord. We watched Unbreakable. That was on my PC, not my PC, my laptop. But come to find out about the PC, I didn't plug in the power button. Oh, nice. What did you watch? What did you guys watch? But yeah, I mistakenly plugged in the power button wrong, and so the power button wasn't working. That's all it was. Oh, Black Swan. Okay, cool. You know, I wouldn't mind watching that again. It's good you got excuse me. It's good you guys get to hang out. Oh. I only saw like the last third. Oh, okay. That was the first time a bit was good, but it was good. Yeah. That was like when I watched Pearl and nobody showed up. Like David showed up for like the last like quarter of the movie. Though I actually did enjoy watching Pearl. Where's it at?
Please, I'm a star!
You wasn't on Discord no more, man. What do you call a boy who stopped digging holes? Douglas? No, 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 no. Do not cheer for that. Do not cheer for that. It's terrible. First dad joke and we've had in like months, and it is the worst. You sheeple with these freaking dad jokes. Outplayed, sure. I'm not a sheep. All right. I am kind of cat rabbit thing. What did the drummer name her twin daughters? And a 1 and a 2. That's so old. That one, excuse me, that's old. Oh yeah, I haven't changed my profile pic in a while. Good. I thought you were gonna stream. I gotta make her persona. We'll stick with it. That one is old. I've heard that joke so many times. All right, put smoke in our game. Yeah, I'm gonna try to just push for demo on this, even if I can't get the music done right now. Or the things that will be outlined. So I already outlined what we're doing tonight. It's just basic cleanup. Okay, Miss Multi Wizard, you have a good night. My dad looked at my bio and says I can stream once I explain my identity and intent of said identity. Well, it would be easy, but his nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking, and I don't want to. Okay, all right. But we got to clean up the destruction animations. We got to clean up the pause menu. I got to fix that scroll bar. I just got to do it, and I got to figure it out, even if I have to do it off stream. Once and for all. And a couple of my tutorial stuff. We probably got to clean up some tutorial stuff. He questioned me thoroughly on whether I intended to make gay furry porn on YouTube. Now I'm scared of what he'll ask next. wow. Number one, you can't make adult content on YouTube. Trust me, I know. Yeah, hopefully he was joking. But he has since said that I can be who I want to, and he can't change that. But that he will try to convince me otherwise. Like, nice try. Wow. Okay. You can just said, I know. Yeah, but you know they restrict the hell of it, like the hell out of it. Like they will not let that content get any circulation. He was not joking. I still don't think this is work. This animation is gonna work. Let's look at it. Actually, let's clean this up. Maybe this will help. Look, he's a hard right conservative. Wow. He said it the second he gets a whiff of LGBT, he thinks it's porn. Kind of funny, not gonna lie. Sorry to hear that, man. It's not what I want. I do not watch a lot of Yohai on YouTube, very censored and not 18. And I know if, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, let me turn off the mic. Okay, sorry. I don't know if I'm just evil, but kind of funny knowing he has to watch all of it. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if I'm just evil, but it's kind of funny knowing he has to watch. So he's watching stuff on your account. Well, he is your father. He should be able to do that. He heavily searches what I watch and watches some of it back. I think it's just evil. And we're happy topics. Well, I mean, he's your father, and he just wants to know what you're watching. Like, I was similarly, but I wasn't like completely on mine. But I did kind of watch things with them when they were younger, and just kind of kept tabs on what they were watching, you know. But I wasn't like absolutely over everything they were watching. For good and for bad reason, you know. For you know, you give some kids, you give your kids some freedom, but you don't like smother them. In my opinion, this is the way I raise mine. But that's just me. For good, for bad. I mean, I don't know if I'm probably not putting that in the best way possible. No, I mean, like, I meant to say it like, you don't want to smother kids, right? Well, when I was saying bad, like, probably some of the things they saw, they shouldn't have seen at certain ages. But, good. What was a good point? Case in point. What was a good one? I know. This is gonna sound really bad. I can't tell that story. Yeah, I'll keep that story for later. There was a movie from the I'll just say it like this. There was a movie from the 80s that I remember fondly that I watched with them, and then I realized, really, Human Centipede? That's not the movie though. I mean, you're talking about your comment. Well, yeah, I would never watch that movie. But anyway, there was a movie from the 80s that I remember fondly that I watched with them, and then I was like, oh wow, I didn't realize how like raw this was. Like I just didn't remember like how they could just get away with stuff in the 80s. But to your comment, I would never watch Human Centipede. That looked disgusting. See, I'm not gonna say it. That's why I caught myself. I know there's a way to space these out. If I actually next, I mean, it won't matter to you. It probably wouldn't matter to you anyway, but I'll just go ahead and keep that to myself for right now. Nope, I knew that wasn't gonna work. How did I space these out evenly before? So this is 5. Wait a minute. Oh, so this is really long too, isn't it? How big is this? Well, what if I curl up in your lap? No, cutely, of course, and purr cutely to, of course, and then never move, so that way you can't get up and you tell me like an actual cat, huh? So this is why I love dogs, because I can just tell my dog go, and he'll just, he'll be up on me trying to like get like pets and stuff, and then I'll be like, I gotta do stuff, go, and he'll go. That's why I love dogs. He's happy just to go like hang out somewhere else. It doesn't work with you, yeah. How big is this, by the way? Let me see. Which I feel like that's a she said joke, but anyway, yeah, this is way too big. Yes, she also said that. I should make it shorter. I can. Instead of doing that, let's make this shorter. Let's make it less than 2,000 pixels. I didn't realize it was that long. That's what she said. But anyway, where are my frames? Oh, I guess you have to select it, don't I? Also, what happened to my chats? Where are they? They aren't showing. Hmm? You're showing up on YouTube and I see you on Twitch. Were they? Oh, okay. It stopped for a second. See, that's the thing. I'm wondering if streamer bots just getting stuck for some reason, because that I saw a bunch of them came through at the same time. She said, "Not me." Oh, never mind. That's what you said. I thought you said that's what he said. I said, and what happened to my chat? Oh yeah. I think streamer bots getting stuck, which means I just need to get stuff off this computer, which I'm planning to anyway. Like my big plan in the next couple weeks, maybe probably months, is to move the stream stuff off to the Linux operating system I have on this machine. Trying to train me? What do you mean train you? You talking about? Oh, you talking about like as a pet? I mean, there are laws against that. Oh, David, you been hanging out? I didn't even know you were here. It wouldn't work, but I'll take the readings. No, how you doing, David? Laws against training. There are laws against training human people. I know you're pretending to be an animal, but like, there are laws. You're alive. Was there a possibility otherwise? Well, glad you're alive, man. Oh, I was gonna minimize this. This is about 5,000. Let's cut this in half. Well, I mean, life isn't guaranteed. No life is guaranteed, man. Yeah, you know my situation the last couple of weeks. There's always a small chance. I mean, there's always a chance, but that's why I say, I mean, okay, so I don't live like I'm about to preach right now, but you should realize that every moment of your life is like a miracle, right? You imagine all the things that are happening right now in your body, in reality, coalescing to make you able to do anything. It's all just this insane miracle of physics and biology and reality of just us existing. Now, I wish I actually felt like that all the time, but I see, what's a good way to put it? People don't see the amazingness of just living. Yeah, it's either a miracle or a tragedy, depending on the person. But no, that's real and that's funny. That's straight up real and it's funny. Okay, 32. We'll do 32. Let's see. So we'll cut this in half. Okay, let's render this guy out, see if it does any better. All right, got that. Let's make our I forgot to delete the old ones. Hold on. Let's re-render that because I forgot to get rid of the old stuff. Not that it mattered. I just don't want to pick through what's new and what's not. I forgot to refresh. In there, still can't see nothing. There's white on white. All right, let's delete our old one out of the game. We put a new one in. All right, let's see how it works. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to do a split because I know I didn't do it right. Yeah, that just looks weirdly wrong. Five. Now, how do I clone that across all those? That doesn't look right. What up, Mr. Human Limits? Okay, let me look at what that size is over here. 73. I definitely look like a 73. I was like, I've never heard this on here. That looks right. There we go. Because some of the lines don't appear. That's what throws it off. Let's see. Uh-huh. That should be 0. Apply. That looks weird, but I guess it doesn't see the first one. I realize I have many personas I already have to choose from. Oh boy. We're for dragon, a wolf, a demon, no demon, a cat, or a bee dragon. What the heck is a bee dragon? Okay, is it a small bee, a small dragon that's yellow and black, or is it a big bee that's like a dragon? This it is invisible, but let's keep trying here. Okay, so bubble works. Yeah, so bubble. Are you demon phobic? Or are you scared because you know what I've drawn before of said demon and don't want me to be it? Is that the one with the dude is like in chains or whatever? I mean, I don't know if I want all that, you know. I'm uh I'm an innocent, person. I can't take such things. I'm delicate. But anyway, what did you choose? I chose a fruit fly, a very small fruit fly. Well, okay, but you didn't say choose from the options. You said, what did I choose? You can't see it still. Because we should have gotten it by now. Ask you what you prefer. Yeah, I prefer the fruit fly. Given current English human discourse, that is asking you to choose from a set of options. Okay, what are my options? Dragon bee, but you never explained what a bee dragon is. How am I supposed to make? How am I supposed to make a choice if I don't know what my options actually are? It's a dragon who's happy, but is it a small dragon that has a stinger? Or is it a bee that's super big like a dragon and breathes fire? Or does it breathe honey? Imagine dragons, but with the stinger and its average size. What is average though? Average is perspective, right? You know, like an average person is yellow and gray would be too contrasting. But yeah, but see, my average could be like a small average human size. Why the heck would I want to be a human size? That's horrifying. I'm not into crazy size differences. I design off what I want. I have never heard of a bee dragon. That's wild. I'm not into crazy size differences usually. So what did you choose? Is there a cockroach in there? I saw the options, but I wasn't sure if that was the full list. Okay, I kind of see it, but it's not pronounced enough. You sure there wasn't like a special premium option? You're sure you don't have another option in the back? Buried under some things? Oh man. I'm back. What's happening? Mr. Human Limits is gonna look back in the back for some options that he doesn't have right now. I'm starting to think you don't have. I am very concerned. You should be. Oh man. Mr. Human Limits, I would like to speak to your manager. I don't think I'm getting good customer service in these options. I think you need to provide a wider variety of options. What can I do about these? Can I turn up the contrast on this itself? Because I don't want to... I mean, I had to go back to the drawing board. Add moth and seductive dragon to the list of options. No seductive dragons. I did not. I did have more. I'm very sorry. We will not have seductive dragons, okay? And you are my manager. You can consult yourself. Oh man. Find a moth. We'll add a moth. It has to be the size of a moth now. We're not talking about no human-sized moth. You wanted Oh man. Exactly. Why is the moth human sized? It's a human sized. Ugh. Virtual first. Indeed. Oh man. All right. What do I do about this? How do I make this more pronounced? I mean, I have more options for dragon, but they fall under seductive or personal. No, no thanks. No. Moth is fine. Moth. I'm venting to David. Be early. Does that mean you're attracted to flames? So if I set a fire, you have to go running towards it? He said. But out of all the things that could be seductive dragons, some people are into their like seductive dragons. All right, fine, you can be a dragon. No seductive dragon. This is not Rule 34, okay? I mean, the donkey in Shrek does have kids with a dragon, so maybe I'm crazy. I was giving you many obvious hints. I'm surprised you didn't catch on earlier. Okay. But yeah, donkey and the dragon. Oh yeah, did y'all ever watch the DLC for? I think it was I can't remember. Was it the first Shrek or the second one, where they were doing like was not America's Got Talent, but something like that, where it was like the characters were in like a talent show. All the things I said was the gross one. But the short for that movie about them being in a talent show, and I don't think I've seen that, but it sounds sweet. If you haven't watched like the first like at least 2 Shreks, you're missing out. But there was a short where they were in the talent show, and Donkey was singing, and I used to do that. Like I used to do that impression of Donkey singing that song. I watched all 4 Shreks. Yeah, like the 3rd one sucked, but the 4th one kind of just brought everything to the end, which was fine. But Donkey singing like, and he was on rising to the top. Everybody going strong. Oh, I can turn off the music. Everybody going strong. Then my feet got hot. Let me take my burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. And did he get set on fire? I used to crack people up with that. We had seen it. Donkey, you're on fire. No, really, you're on fire. One of those things you had to have been there, I guess. If you ain't seen it, it makes no sense. If I could show that clip, I would right now. If I could get away with showing that clip. Anyway. My singing brought the dog over. Everybody going strong. Then my feet got hot. Let me tell you. Burn, baby, burn. Sure was. I haven't done that in like years. I barely got it anymore. Donkey, you're on fire. No, really, you're on fire. What's mutual? What do you mean? How do I make this? David told me something was mutual. Oh, okay. Oh, that, yeah. Oh, we're talking about you being crazy? Like it's kind of a mutual understanding from all of us. I guess I could particle system maybe? Let me see if I can add it to the smoke. I have 3 versions of the same character. There we go. All right, so what can we do to this thing? Nope. I'm gonna have to remember all this stuff. Would you like to change to an eyeball? I have one last eyeball. Eyeball is not human size. It's on a computer. What in the heck? What? I hit that wrong. That was wrong.
What the fuck?
What is the eyeball doing on a computer? But anyway, what'd you find? Go ahead, be an eyeball. That way I can just poke you and you should be like, ah! Or you send the chat. Okay, let me. Do I have Discord up? Hold on. Oh, you did. You did. Okay, I'll do it and I'll see if I get in trouble. Obviously, copyright issues though. Yeah, how long is it though? So I can get away with it. Dude, I'm surprised you found that just from me messing around and singing. Oh, it's in Spanish though. Let's see, can I get in trouble for the Spanish version? Hold on. I probably will, but. Oh, Spanish subtitles? Okay.
You're on fire, donkey. No, you're really on fire.
I used to do that all the time. Oh man. Is frying meat? See, that's anyway. The old school Shreks were good. Like the first two were really good. The first like 1 or 2, 3 Toy Stories are pretty good as well. I'm just tired of them making Toy Story movies at this point. And, crap, they caught me. Heads up, we detected a video on your stream belonging to someone else. Before it was like from what I remember. Well, that was the one where he went back in time and tried to like live the life like if he never met his wife and everything. So I gotta probably go ahead and cut that out of the stream later. Dang it, YouTube. Foiled again. Just like a quick check, I personally want to show most of the upper body of said character just because I'm proud of the anatomy, but that does include the noobs. It's not against YouTube rules. Are we talking about a female chest or a male chest? Foiled again. My nemesis YouTube. Profile pic. Male, obviously. I mean, it probably won't have a problem with male chest. So we need to give it material, right? That's our problem. Mess with that in a second. What materials we got here? Oh, wow. Let's try that. Let's just try that. And actually, let's get out of play mode so we can actually have this on here and play with it. All right. All right, guys. Uh, 3D size. Let's turn it down. 1. Okay, why is it now it's not showing anything? Okay, what did I do to make it show up last time? Was that just a fluke of stuff I had messed around with? Dude, the drum work on this was so fantastic. Turn the duration down. Turn the lifetime down. Record time, huh? Go crazy with that. What should you do? Or what I should do? What is that? Come across a channel that discusses political messages, message media sense. Political messages, media sense? Okay. Make a special day where you include Discord VC in stream so that only a few you choose get to talk on stream. It's not a bad idea, man, actually. I'm gonna say that's not a terrible idea. Now it'll be hella distracting. I would rather, you know what I would rather do though? We need a type of like, we would do that with like a hang stream. We would be doing something. We do it fun for a stream anniversary event. Yeah, because I don't want to do that like while I'm working on something. I'd rather do that like we're actually hanging out doing something. I can see that as being kind of cool. My stream anniversary is probably coming up because it's in like the June, July period. I can go look it up. I just can't remember the actual day. We can replay some games and stuff. Like, what would you guys want to play? July. Marsh, I don't know about Mario Shark. That sounds really disgusting, and you should be ashamed of yourself for coming up with that. But Mario Kart, remember I did Mario Kart. Now here's the thing too, though, and I don't mind doing Mario Kart again, but I found out that it was choppy. I did Mario Kart like like a month or so ago. Remember you didn't show up, you forgot about it. But it looked bad on the stream because I was running the stream in 60 frames per second and then later after the stream I found out Mario Kart Online, Mario Kart multiplayer runs at 30. So I did fix that now. But that stream looked terrible. So I don't mind doing it again. I want to do some streams where I play games myself. But I just, I'm lucky if I get another stream in other than the Monday and the Friday. Why did that make a bad? Because the stream is running in 30 frames per second and the game is running the stream is running in 60 frames per second and the game was running in 30, so it looked really choppy. We could play our games on our stream anniversary. Sure. I'll look it up. I'll look into it. If I can catch it before the date, because I want to say Streamversary was like the 14th. Maybe it was the 14th of June. So I may have missed it already. It was something like that, the 14th of June or the 14th of July. I can't remember. I know I haven't reached a year a year affiliate yet. But yeah, we can do something. Or either we'll just pick a day to do something like, me see if this does anything in the game. Because I don't understand why this is not looking like it had before. Oh, there it is. But you still can't see it that well. Nice. The channel got me thinking, what if I am unknowingly engaging in with harmful messages? I mean, so I don't know where, I know where you live. Here? And I had this conversation with somebody today about like multimedia the way that it targets you with things that it targets you to kind of not manipulate, well, kind of manipulate, but like to reinforce different behaviors and stuff like that. Like multimedia does that now. Like social media, really, it's not social. Real, yes, okay. All of it kind of does that. It is all made by someone probably has a lot of money, or a group that probably has a lot of money, and engineered to make you to reinforce certain thoughts or ideas or behaviors. Like that's social media now, and kind of media in general, right? You're an amazing person, David. Don't let stuff get to you. Yeah, don't let it get to you. But know what it actually is. Like you're knowing what it is actually empowering. Then you should be afraid of it, because you know you're being manipulated at some point, and you know when to disengage. Case in point, some years ago, I had a family member who was watching, who had gotten into watching. Just remember, capitalism bad, new communist universe good. I don't know about that, but he was watching a lot of what was it called? Men's rights video. Okay, let me see if she's going to. And y'all probably don't know what that is, but like men's rights is this group that feels like men don't have like are losing their rights. I don't know if that's a thing here in America. I don't know if that's a thing other way. I'm joking, Mr. Trump. Don't take my overpriced McDonald's privilege. But I had to sit down with him and actually kind of look at it and kind of go through like what men are not losing their right. I know, but I had to like get him to look at how manipulative it was, because it will start with something that actually is something that should be addressed. Like it'll talk about like men don't have the same rights in custody battles, which they kind of don't. Women have the stronger rights in a custody battle. But then they'll jump to something like the Boy Scouts should be for boys. You know what I'm saying? Like transgender stuff. And it's just like, I had to tell them, you're being manipulated down this road of something that looked like it had some merit to it. And then they drag you into something that is just culture war BS. You know? And then I showed him the videos where like the video would be of a girl, like, you know, like throwing her hands up angrily or something like that. But then when you go watch the video, the girl is like, they caught her in like mid movement to make it look like she was angry or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's incredibly manipulative. So that's what I'm saying. Like you just have to be aware that you're being manipulated. Like I wouldn't be down about it because I mean it is what it is, and it's been propaganda has been around long before social media, but now we are aware enough to know when propaganda is being pushed at us in whatever form. Because the conversation I had today with a coworker was, man, I don't love people who can be anti-trans or in general. I can understand it, but it makes very little sense. That type of stuff, hatred in general makes very little sense, especially of people that are not doing harm to anybody. And that goes well before trans, the modern day trans gender communities and stuff like that. Dang, not exactly the type of thing I was thinking, but that has affected me before, honestly. Used to be conservative when I was like 13, and then I got called out on it. It kind of woke me up. Yeah. How did this happen? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, there are two planets on top of each other. That's weird. How did that even happen? But yeah, just being aware, because the conversation I had with my coworker today was, we were talking about the movie Terminator, right? Like the idea that an AI would need to go back in time to kill somebody to stop the robots from taking over. They could just take over by manipulating us. They could just be using social media and stuff to manipulate us into complacency while they take over. I mean, they don't have to kill us. We'll just become pets. You know. You weren't moving your mouse and the blue dots hit your mouse and they landed on top of each other. Okay, that's what it was. Really, that shouldn't happen though, because the gravity should take over and push, or the physics should push them apart. But anyway, I know you do. But do you want to be a pet for robots? I don't think they pat their pets. Oh, I gotta take a dog out. And I didn't want this to go long. And the limits would say, whatever you say. What time is it? Do I feel like I'm gonna get anything done if I come back here? And it's been 2 hours. Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back for just a little bit. So we'll put this. We'll do a BRB. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'll take the dog out. We'll finish up the smoke effect, and then we'll call it a night. All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and finish working on this, what I call smoke, but it's probably gonna look like something weirder, and I kind of like it. Okay, what's going on here? You wrote it in. Took out your paste it. Open it up. Oh, okay. You guys talking about something else. What you think about me? Hold on. Let me read. Go back and read chat. I mean, Twitch. Why can't I scroll? Well, I guess never mind. Twitch won't let me scroll. All right. Well. All right. Profile pic. All right. Let's look at this new profile pic. You know, nobody's going to ever realize that you're streaming because you change your profile pic so much. They're going to be like, who was that great streamer? I don't know. The guy I watched last week was a dragon, and then I went back there, and now he's a fox. So I don't know who we were even watching. Why won't it let me just jump to your... Anyway. Okay. Demonic dragon. Okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. Start streaming. Once I start streaming, I'll pick one persona because they'll be on stream. Wanted to write like what exactly I was talking about when I mentioned the thing about the media. One thing the channel pointed out is that there is a trope in movies where a male character spies on a female character without her knowing it, and most of the time portrayed as harmless. Right, that is a thing. That is it's called stalker. Oh, what do you call it? I forgot what you call it, but it's a thing where it's allowed in media for stalking to be like made okay. I forgot what you call it. I can't remember what they call it now, but it is a thing where like stalking is seen as being like a loving gesture, or some romantic. It seemed like it was romantic, but I forget what that term is called. It's escaping me right now. You wouldn't say demonic. This dude looked like he got like some type of demonic symbol on his chest. I'm just saying. The channel is called Trope Harmless Peeping Tom. Yeah, I mean that's what they're calling it. But I notice it's a actual thing. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the pic itself looks good, man. I haven't looked at your stuff in a while. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Oh, the radio's still on. I can't turn it off. Huh? Did you make this? I like it. Oh, that's very cool. Cough right there. Oh crap. Okay, okay. Well, this stream is probably going to get destroyed anyway. This stream is probably going to be set on fire and like thrown in the toilet. Did you get a copyright warning on that, by the way? Potential limitation. Yep. Yep. That's it. Let me see. Let me see something here. Since I switched to Letterboxd, I started to notice a lot of reviewers point out like a lot of moral messaging and tropes that I never noticed. Huh. Oh, I can't do it right now. Dang it. Or can I? Hold on. I can't. Dang it. All right. Like some of the addicts, I heard Requiem for a Dream is like dehumanizing. But like I said, it is played up. Like I've said, it is played up for the drama. A lot of the descent of addicts is very slow and like less. I would say it's not. I want to say glamorous, but there's no glamour in it at all. It's just it's more of a slow decline in real life, where it is made in the movie to look like these characters are like just like becoming less than human very quickly. Like they're just devolving in that movie. Yeah, devolving is a good word to put it. They're devolving in that movie where in real life it's not that salacious is a good word to put it. It's very slow and it happens over time. A de-evolution of a person's mentality and physicality, I guess is a good way to put it. All right, let's actually work on this. See, I can't see it here. And for some reason, there was a lot more light. I think it's misleading that people call it one of the most accurate depictions of, yes. Yes. Though there are cases where people have degraded faster than most addictions, than most like natural addictions, because they just have a proclivity to that addiction for some reason. Like the addiction took them faster because of something about them, but it doesn't normally happen like that. I can tell you it's a very slow decline, and not me personally, but I've seen it in people. Oh, the camera is not in the right place. Hold on, let me see if I can get over there. Stay. I'm going to have to either move the bed or the camera. Okay. I can't see anything here, but at least I can work with like the speed and the visibility of it. Put some noise in there. Not a texture. All right. Yeah. That looks cool, but not what I need. It's more of a tragic story about unachievable dreams, almost like a funeral for what could have been. Yeah. Yeah. And so one of the things about that movie too is that they connect drug use with a person's disillusionment with life. And in my observation of people, it's more of drug use is more connected to self-medication, like people having an issue and they're using drugs to self-medicate, or they're using it because they're bored, or they're in a group of people using it for fun, or or they just have like excess money, like they have like a lot of like money and nothing to do, like they're bored and they have like extra cash, or they're in a situation where they're like in a family that has like they're just money and there's access to drugs, right? You know what I'm saying? Things like that, where there's access and nothing else to do, essentially. But it's usually not connected to tragedy, right? Like, not tragedy, but disillusionment, as it is a lacking within someone's self for whatever reason. That makes sense. Like, I feel like the movie put it more to that these characters, that it's more of like drugs were the solution for these characters not being able to achieve things. But again, I don't feel like that's reality. Again, the movie plays it for plays it up for the drama, right? When it's not really that dramatic in life. It's kind of more just sad than anything. Yeah. Like, watching someone decline in real life from drugs, it's a very slow, sad process. That doesn't look that great. You need something for those particles. Shroud in the renderer module. Oh, this is where we sign it. Okay. Honestly, the best part of Wrecking for a Dream is Ellen Burst's acting. The editing and the soundtrack, the story is good, but like you said, it doesn't play right. Right. That's not what I want. Start speed. Don't fall down. I don't need that. Why should I even make the bed or wash the dishes? I do them, but why should I? The line hurts and delivery is the same. Well, that seems like depression, right? New song drop. Okay, we'll check it out in a minute. But I've had that argument with people too. Well, I've made that argument with people like, why would I go make up the bed? I'm just going to sleep in it. I'm just gonna get back into bed in like 12 hours and in 24 hours or whatever. Why make the bed? And there was no depression involved in that. It's just like, why make it? Huh? Let's slow this down. 6 speed. Oh, okay. Now I want them to cluster together. Can I just... Oh, I never made the connection now. I'm like, never make my bed. I don't clean my room often. I don't really take care of my dishes, and I think I should take care of my stuff. Yeah. Whoa. What does that actually look like in the game? It's too slow though. I mean, you really don't do it often, but when you really... Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. And I'm just messing around. It's not like I'm doing anything like spectacular. You want me to buy the producer version of? But no, because I'm trying to actually afford things. That's good. That's good. Good to hear. There's no delay. Okay, so for that to look cooler, it needs to be faster. I mean, we will question that, but sure. I'm interested to see how this. Hey Biggie, now that I've debriefed my new persona, I needed to figure out my living conditions. I know you and you're going to try to make it.
You rise up.
Now we can just condense that down. It actually might be cool. It just doesn't need to be that big. All the things kind of make me rethink, well, if I even should be consuming media. I say make trails not die with particles. Roll the size over time, decrease curve. Just to ease on the eyes. Huh. Yeah, and to your point, David, I have limited the amount of media I consume, but like I try to like keep on top of things. I try to make sure the things I'm consuming, I at least understand what they're trying to convey to me, right? Voice chat. Well, let me see if I can figure it out. I'd say make the trails not die with the particles. Huh. Make the trails not die with the particles. Inherent. Make the trail. So the lifetime here is 1. The duration of this is 5. So it is outliving, the trail's outliving the particle. For trails, just go to the check on that. For trails, go to the trail tab, untrack die with particles. Oh, right there. Okay. Okay, and throw a size over a lifetime decrease. Size over a lifetime. Like, I think back on Airplane very fondly, but maybe not realizing what jokes are harmful and what affect the kind. And that's what I was saying about like the movie that I thought was from the 80s was that I showed my kids once, and I realized like, okay, they were getting away with things they really would not now, and I'm accidentally exposing them to this without realizing what I'm showing them. Oh, hold on. Well, let's see how this looks. I like that. It's a little long and it needs to be condensed, but I like it. Yeah, I just need to condense that down, or maybe make the particles clump together more. Duration, lifetime. Probably messed it up, but we'll see. Is there a way you can just destroy the particle system? Maybe like fade out, just stop emitting particles and destroy? Well, I know that the effect is timed anyway. It's got to something that's timed. So it's gonna go away, but how do I... Let's see, now I've messed it up by making those changes. It's one thing I don't like about particle systems. Like, they're so easy to just get away from what you were initially doing. Okay. But we can turn down like we can turn up the emission over time, or. But it's so easy to get away from the effect you were going for. I'm not getting. Maybe a fade over time. before I shrink this down. This is shit, I'm lying. I'm sure it's probably one of your first sonas. No, it's not. What you got against the Lions? Not into them. See, it doesn't look the same now. That looks cool, but it's so small now. Nothing to you, but I always kind of annoys me when people learn I'm a gay furry and assume I all of a sudden, like every man I see, just like every general animal character. I mean, yeah, people are just gonna make assumptions when it's a friend, but when it's a random people, it kind of hurts. I mean, I understand. Yeah, I understand that. Let's make it a little bit smaller. One of the things why I don't want to mess. I want to mess with it, and I don't want to mess with it anymore. With his nasty chop. Still hurt by all that, huh? Yeah, I do too. Can't just take this light? So what do you think, big man? What should I do going forward? I mean, if you're talking about the media consumption, just be aware of what you're consuming. That's all. And it's like anything, moderation, right? You don't want to assume too much of anything, and you don't want to assume too little where you're out of touch with what's going on. It's always a balanced approach to everything. Probably not going to do anything right here. When this is the best awareness, moderation is my favorite oration. Oh, okay, I get it. Sound like it really should have been in quotes. Y'all don't forget about the quote feature. Moderation is kind of out the window. It's not like my family moderates the screen time. Yeah, but you have to moderate yourself. Like, you can't expect other people to moderate for you, moderate your life for you. Other than your parents, of course. Like, your parents, of course, will do that when you're growing up to you know, to make sure you're not over consuming or consuming things you shouldn't be consuming. Yes, but I'm saying, as an adult person, when you're an adult person, you have to moderate yourself and what you're consuming. Just seeing if this is doing anything for this. They didn't. Oh, there it is. There's the word iteration. Haha. It's the exclamation quote command. Yeah, he did it. It shows on YouTube. Yeah. Housing. So what I'll do is I'll make you a hole in the tree in the backyard. Now the tree is very small, so like it'll be a very small hole that you'll have to try to like lay in. You'll really just be kind of hanging out of it, but you're going to be nice to scare her enough. Here's the thing, you can share the dog's bed, but the dog gets priority. You made me forget what I was doing for a second. I don't think those lights doing anything for us. For us, but I can turn that off and it won't be any different. Yeah. Height is 6'8". I don't know how tiny you think I am. But you are not right. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm gonna call it on this in a minute because I don't think I'm doing anything for this. I don't think I'm doing any thing more than what we've already done. I guess I can't do that either. There are 2 destroyer lights? I'll be nice. Like I said, you can share the dog stuff, but the dog gets priority. You're hot bunking, right? If the dog doesn't want to be in the bed, you can lay in the bed. Not my bed, the dog bed. But the moment the dog comes up, you gotta get out. I'm still. Try. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it for the particle system. I don't think I can do. If I mess with it too much, I'm gonna mess it up, and I'm gonna hate myself for doing it. Let me try a couple more things. Actually, maybe you don't like me. So far, you've done nothing but provide your living situation. I don't think I've ever had it in me to improve. I don't know anymore if I don't want subconsciously or can't. Well, you're still young, man. Like, you gotta get... Right now is a point where you're just discovering yourself, man. Like, you can't, like, expect the ability to monumentally change overnight, right? Well, you're learning how to be a person, like I told you. It's not like you're having to change overnight for something. You got time. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else to this. It's not doing anything. I'm just gonna mess around till I mess it up. Should probably give me a full. Let me decorate it. Probably let me have my own bed with blankets. She probably wouldn't be mean about complain. Monty wouldn't. She loves animals. If I'm just barely discovering myself, I don't want to know what lies on it. Oh man. Sometimes you gotta confront yourself, though. Sometimes you gotta confront your own bullshit. That's just, but that I'm not talking about you. Like, I'm talking about in general. Don't forget about. Oh yeah, your song. Let's go and do that, because I'm probably gonna go ahead and bring this to an end. I might play with this just a little bit more, but like, this isn't going to change much more than what I'm already doing. I'm gonna just try like 1 or 2 more things here. But let me go ahead and get that out of Discord. Oh, let me ask you guys, do you guys ever go into the game item deal release stuff? Okay. Here's the new one from Mr. Human Limits. Let me turn off the music. the channel where it has automated like deals, or it's really automated like game stuff, and there's free stuff in there, but it gets like buried under like the other game stuff. I don't know if you care about that, if you just want the free stuff in there. That Yoshi is cute. Okay, so you guys are actually looking in there. That's fine then. I didn't know if you just wanted the free stuff, or or people just didn't care about it. Popping bottles. All right. Some fireworks in here from Mr. Human Limits. Putting in work with the FL Studio. Oh, let me turn on the radio. Let's see the effects. Let's see if this effect actually is affecting. That was phenomenal. Whoever made that should get... Yeah, sure. Let's flip that actually. That looked interesting, but you couldn't see the blue. Turn that off. Let's try gold and blue, which are like the stream colors. If I ever fix my interface to actually look like my stream, to actually look interesting on my stream. Make it to 1 year. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I hate it. It looks cool, but it's not bright enough. Huh. Should I keep that or not? I can't decide if it looks better than the last one. I mean, big man, sorry that I always ask you stuff. Stop putting yourself down, dude. It's okay to ask a question. Like you're the one putting yourself down a lot here, man. You know, self-confidence starts from within oneself. That's okay, that's dumb. Okay, what I just said is kind of dumb. It sounds like some quotey bullshit, but you know what I'm saying? Like you have to have your own, you have to be your own cheerleader, but you also have to be real with yourself as well. I'm gonna keep that. That's all right. I expect a decently sized bed too. I don't want to be going through some kind of tiny bed shenanigans on me. I will accept a twin size. I prefer queen size. King size is too large. Don't worry, he's my dad. A lot of what he says sounds like weird dad stuff. Yeah. I'm going to see the difference between these two real quick. Platonically in there. That's because Mr. Human Limits love comes with a cost, right? I can't decide what I like, if I like the other one better or not. Wait, what? Hold on. With cost. Oh, there we go. Hi, very slender man. Find my 8 platonic relationships. I'll do that. I'll find all the friends. Wait, I think Big Man has talked about you. Big Man, didn't you tell me about someone who says find my 8? Yeah, yeah. Very slender, a very slender man comes in, and his horror game gimmick that we're all in his horror game, and we have to find his 8 things. We don't know what happens if we don't find them. Possibly something horrible, probably something comedic. What do you mean my logo? Yes. That one's growing on me. I'm gonna leave it at that. Tell me my love this costs less. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. guys, I think that's going to be it for me. I think we're going to have to call this. We'll call this one. We at least got one thing done. You mean priceless? Because I mean, if you're costless, right? That means that you just cost less. You're cheap, but you do you, man. But yes, priceless. It should be priceless, Mr. Evil Limits. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. I will probably be back on Friday. Doing more of this, doing more cleanup, because I just really want to get the demo at this point. Oh, Wednesday I will be going to a if I can make it to a local playtest. We'll see what people think of the current state of the game. Yeah, I'll take it easy. See you Friday for more role play on my personal room with the queen size bed. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. You know, take care of yourselves. Do something creative in the meanwhile. And I'll see you next time. R.I.P. Riverboy, we out. Oh, intro was playing, still playing. And my mic is still on.